各位亲爱的观众朋友们，欢迎收看 DreamHack 图尔站的4强的比赛。第一张地图是冰霜神殿，在左上角，红色的重组是 nerchio。
That's right, Euronics Esports. Also our caster brethren to Muslim on that team as well. And in the bottom right, from Team Envious, this is Polt.
Just joined Envious. This is brother Violet.
Yeah.
Not bad at picking.
在右下角是 Polt。
Recruit this guy who's won so many tournaments in StarCraft 2 and won hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Team Envious.
Sounds like a good choice, right?
They are definitely not upset about getting this kid on their team, and nor should you be. He's incredible. And he could definitely take the series. I mean, I as confident as I am for nerchio, stranger things have happened, and this is going to be a close one, I feel.
Stranger things have happened.
Exactly.
Almost see a pun there. I see what you did there.
Stranger things have happened.
Polt and nerchio's first encounter actually dates back to 2011. So, like I was saying, you know, they've been around for a long time. There is, again, an interesting dynamic and a lot of history here going into this matchup. The last 2 times they played was in March, so the map pool was different. You know, Larry Lacrest was in there. These were different times. Central Protocol as well. Now we've got a couple new maps. There's still going to be some of those that they've played last time, but maybe Prion Terraces this time around, which they played in both of their previous series, might be vetoed. So.
死神双开 ，nerchio 的房子飞的还是比较的安全。
You know, some tanks maybe in the start, bio pushes here and there. He's got a few special builds sometimes depending on the maps.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time he's going to resort to just kind of playing standard. Whereas from nerchio, he kind of like got his own thing going where he gets some melee and carapace upgrades, goes into Roach Ravager, adds Infestors, makes sure he's safe against pretty much everything, because one thing to note that's very important about nerchio is that he's one of the best Zergs at controlling Infestors, and that's been since Wings of Liberty, where they were like very different, but he was one of the guys that always had some of the best control on the Infestors.
Yeah, he's had some pretty good fungals this tournament already.
And if he's able to go into that style, gets a good start and does well in the mid game, nerchio in the late game is also
单农民采气 ，nerchio 只要迅速的3开。
I mean, out of the 2 encounters that they had not too long ago, back in Katowice, he was very overeager. Rotti even told me this, where he was casting.
操作漂亮，3换也安全的下去了。
nerchio got ultras. He just attacked, then was defended, got into some sort of base trade, and lost a lot back.
防得非常好。
Drops, so
I
he needs
actually
to be
cast that
careful.
game. Yeah, I remember it. It's in the semi-finals, Katowice. And Polt coming out on top. We do know the history, becoming the champion. He is the champion, make no mistake. This kid is worth his weight in gold. And he's just locking down that natural debunker there, hiding his production structures over here. This is a sneaky spot out of Overlord vision. Overlord's not going to see that for a long time during this game. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here I was just calling how Polt likes to play standard, except for a few different builds. The double factory here. Could he be going for some Blue Flame Hellions or something like that?
Quite possibly, or Hellbats. We'll have to see anything like that. I mean, time will tell. There's the reactor going down there, so that is actually very likely going to be a lot of Hellions.
Yeah, just maybe mass Hellions to surprise the opponent. Like, we don't really ever see Blue Flame anymore, especially since you can just go for Hellbats. It might be like a lot
迅速的火车侠，
Hellbats. So the armory is.
但是张王杖已经下去了。
For this Zerg player, it's a very strong unit and hard to stop. Even with roaches, with nerchio does have on the way. If you have critical mass of Hellbats in the early game,
4倍火车侠，
doesn't matter if you have the unit that counters
我看会不会直接出波蟑螂？
splash damage.
The thing about
但
nerchio,
看到的是火车，那我觉得出蟑螂已经成定局了，
because he goes for
没必要不出蟑螂，
wouldn't be very good, but Polt has probably
而且有可能会直接爆一大波蟑螂，大概10个左右，已经在存钱存气了。
recently, and he was like, you know what? Even though he's going roaches, I see a weakness in his defense there, where he stops making units after just a couple. And if I
那这样的话 ，Polt 非常的难打，
I might be able to do some.
第一局有可能直接会被这样拱下来。
Well, the armory's finished, and it's just about Hellbat o'clock. They're going to morph at the front of the natural of nerchio.
How many is it going to be like?
这火车基本上是没有任何的作用啊。
Yeah, he's making 4 at a time. And he's already got. Okay, he could even go up.
啊，选择7蟑螂一顶，再补农民，
He's droning now.
还没有往死里打，但是现在 Polt 很难打 ，Polt 必须下 VS， 马上出这个解放者。
Defend because he sees how many roaches here for nerchio. And actually having a bit of a scuffle in the map here. The roaches take a long time to get across the map.
Yeah, that is a lot of Hellions. If he was to go all the way around the map as well, but I'm not sure if Polt knows exactly where the overlords are to make sure he can dodge them. And right now he's probably hoping.
火之侠跟蟑螂根本就毫无作战的能力啊，就无一战之力。
He's got so few units.
跑过来绕，这是一个机会。自己的部队就这样跟蟑螂拼正面，肯定是不明智。看到了，看到了，看到了。三矿农民可以拖走。
And here they come. Knock, nerchio on the third base with a lot of Hellbats here, and then trying to run by with the Hellions as well into the natural. The drones are lining up a little bit here.
好，女王堵住了。
Very good block actually with the Queen on the natural here, walling off from nerchio. One of the most.
强行点基地，如果能把3把基地点了还好。
Gonna be in trouble, and there's even a couple drones left over there. He's panicking. Look at nerchio, he's getting spine crawlers.
Yeah, getting the panic spines.
基被点掉了。
The third hatchery is absolutely dead.
这赶紧要变身，然后跑。
Fight back against the Hellbats. Turn into Hellion mode and retreat. He lost a lot of them, but I think getting the third hatchery is definitely worth it.
Absolutely worth it. I mean, he's got his third.
啊，这边本来是这波火之侠什么都打不到，结果就强行的换了一波3矿，还是很不错的。
Right behind is 47 SCVs to 51 drones.
这个绕家还是绕的
Maybe even better from Polt.
相当的不错。
Even to scan, so he's probably just landing mules and doing really well with that.
And he's getting melee upgrades, so nerchio's going to try and get for the end game plan here. He definitely wants those upgrades if he gets up to Hive Tech, but will he get to Hive Tech is the big question. Terrans want to end the game before that happens.
Absolutely, yeah. nerchio usually does that though. Like he gets roaches, but he still gets melee upgrades for the ultras down the line. Gets infestors and ravagers to make sure that he can fungal the Terran army if he were to be attacked, and basically defend up until he gets to ultras, and then that's his comfort zone. Even though in that first series that they played as of late in Katowice wasn't quite successful with them because Polt was playing too good as well.
So nerchio
还不错吧？现在局面对于 nerchio 来说还没有什么大的问题，毕竟科技很快，攻防也点下去了。
That income difference, the mules definitely helping a lot there with Polt.
Polt 前期战术是吃亏了，但是硬是靠这个分火车啊是打回来不少。
As they get saturated, it'll look a lot better, but at the moment, Polt definitely with an income lead.
Really nicely done, by the way, by nerchio to send these overlords around the map here to make sure he can spot wherever there's going to be some medivacs flying in. Yeah, very nicely done, I think. He's going to get so much vision from this on top of the creep spread, which is not too bad.
感染虫出来，在补农民的同时出感染虫，再回头补蟑螂，其实已经很赚了。
Hive starts here. Very, very early.
看到了这波蟑螂。
He wants that really fast hive, wants that really fast ultra cavern. I see Polt's making a second armory here, and I think this is just because he's got one on the way.
多谢 nerchio 防得很不错。
He's already got one. I don't know if we're going to see double upgrades on armories though. That would be a little bit strange.
The hive starts very early, given all things, I guess.
投下来可以往主矿投。
Frozen Temple, not one of the maps that these two played on because they were playing on the older map pool the last few times.
有兵，但是不多。
nerchio.
一把定，但是没有火蟑螂啊。
Just out of fungal range.
没有选择地。
He's pulling back. He almost has enough energy, so be careful that infestor. He does have enough roaches to deflect anyway, but
他是没有那个生感染虫的能量的，所以新出的感染虫并没有能量。
So that's not too bad. Wouldn't at least
没有生那个初始能量。
2-2 on the way here for nerchio.
Good enough defense here for now from the Polish player. nerchio, he definitely got a few games to study from, by the way, of Polt, you know, because Polt's been playing quite a few Zergs. Obviously, played against Firecake back in Austin. And those are probably some games that nerchio looked at very closely. Elaser as well. He played his fellow countryman just yesterday. Another Polish player against who he was successful.
And it looks like nerchio catching a lot of Polt's units in the middle of the map here and taking.
这波火蟑螂还是抓到一点东西，向后撤一下，蟑螂换机枪。现在需要的是感染虫，感染虫只要定住一把。哦！这一把定住了，这一下炮队有点推不动。 啊，现在炮着一直在推进，而nerchio的大牛塔是快要好了。绕正面是用感染虫加上蟑螂来防。 用火来拖。大牛应该出了，板甲在骑。nerchio 的小狗是直接开始骚扰，骚的不错，拖住了一波后援。
He's got enough gas to start a bunch of ultras, Kaitinos plating.
又是定家火，效果还是不错的。只要拖到大牛出来的话 ，Polt 这边就没法打了。
Ultras, he's gonna lose everything and lose the game right away with it. But look at this, 2-2 about to complete.
又在打多线，漂亮，又拖了一波后援。
Yeah, getting 9 SCV kills now, and that's a good hit into the economy of Polt. nerchio a little bit supply blocked at the time being, but it is ultraless time.
将来 Polt 根本就无法把所有的兵力投入到正面。
And the ultras just about to pop here. Couple already have, and he's
大牛要出来了。
keeping Polt in that high ground. Committing the Marines here because these run bys have been very annoying.
nerchio has most certainly learned from his mistakes from back in the winter.
接着人。
I don't think that this time around he will be attacking everything as soon as he has it, unless he crushes this chunk of army and thinks that.
接着人。
But back then, even though he got ultras, the counter attacks from Polt.
大牛的盾马上就要好了，正面部队又消耗的基本上是消耗完了，人族没有4矿，虫族有4矿，有板甲大牛，这还怎么玩？忙上去，忙上去了，小狗近身了，部队顺倒。现在破着经济又差，
破这波打还可以，换还挺多战术。
但问题 Polt 没有开不出4矿了呀。
这个图确实也不好打。
Two liberators that took quite a bit of damage as well. Let's see if nerchio actually does counter attack. Or if he's just trying to catch something.
Yeah, I think, well, counterattacks didn't go so great for nerchio in the semi-final in Poland. Let's see if they do okay this time. 2 ultralists coming in here, not a massive committal. He's going to lose one to the liberator though.
For a moment here, he thought about it. He was going for it. Then he's like, nah, he doesn't even have a 4th. He's dropping creep on that potential 4th here of where Polt could be taking it. So nerchio only has... Sorry?
That was a big income difference there between nerchio and Polt. So.
这个4矿能围守出来的话，还是有机会。我人口差的确实比较多。
对，而且人家部队质量好高啊！现在虫族含气量几乎是1比1的。
炮的其实现在是没爆兵，他也是在边高科技部队。
Oh, and Nidus win from nerchio definitely can't afford it, and he's going to try and I mean it'd be a lovely spot here with the Overlord.
If you can't attack a Terran because they've got liberators set up, and you can't attack with your entire army and kill them. Since drops are very tough to pull off, just go for a Nidus in the main and then spread them thin.
坦克攻防没森啊，
good, but they're not
坦
that
克
good,
几
Todd.
攻
If
的
they。have to have to see jump in 2 places at once, yeah, absolutely.
坦克1攻。
It's very, very tough to stop.
有个2-3攻的坦克，
This DC could actually be close to file down. He's got a lot there. The Liberator absolutely goes down. This DC taking a good chunk of damage, and nerchio parked right under.
4矿很难围守出来啊。
Heavily upgraded Zerg units.
Who gave you permission to expand?
火蟑螂有点多，这个虫族部队质量太高了，解放者都 hold 不住。
昨天其实那个叫什么 ？TVZ 啊，就是他后期不出火蟑螂，然后拿腐化去硬刚大量解放。
啊，这个没干过，把战损干高了。
明显 nerchio 更聪明啊。从打后期的时候，要保证部队里面有一定的火蟑螂。说火蟑螂对于这个解放的限制是比腐化更强，
对，
因为可以瞬间就把解放解掉。
Adrenal glands nearly done for those cracklings, and Zerglings are going to become scary as well. nerchio
这虫族一旦3攻3防好了以后，现在攻防一旦优势啊，正面暴的暂时是没有办法。
Really would like to see another base, maybe. He can definitely can afford it. Whereas Polt, he's struggling.
三方马上就要好。这个4矿开得太晚了，经济已经落后了太多了。
So far, nerchio.
有空投，但是 nerchio 的这个防空投也防得非常好。
明显感觉 nerchio 在经验上面比雷泽尔要老到太多。哪比雷泽尔要换这个时候，他就拼命的瞎跑，把家里空投也跑。好。nerchio 就收缩有度，你看到没有？
就把基地打掉，也不急。
收缩有度。
He's trying to hang on. He's trying to get his +3 attack upgrade completed. Getting more and more liberators, 4 at a time. These are gonna have to be his saving grace, but the
补发也出来了，
is even up.
放一片片开。现在其实 Nature 只需要稳住啊，这盘就根本就不需要去进攻，就只需要防守好了。
有便宜就占，没便宜算。就把自己大牛全丢死了。
他不会说特别的忙，他是差不多就收就会
坦克就吃掉了，空了。这现在作战部队只有63人口了，而且很多都在兵营里面。
绕过来。对面有感染，这个矿无所谓。解放其实在面对
哦，定住了，3个一起，操作漂亮。
这种火蟑螂其实对解放的限制真的非常大。
操作就是稳，上面的空投投起来了，后续去救下来。
这个你再往里面投，
所有解放的全部丢掉。
nerchio 这个操作还是非常的
积极，恭喜 nerchio。很稳。
Semi-finals, man, big matches there, and a big performance here by the Polish player in map number 1. He looked like he was just the better player the whole way. Polt, he looked very confident in the interview, in the pre-recorded video as well that we saw earlier.
He always is.
It didn't really show in these games, or in this one game that we just saw. nerchio was the one that was running the entire show here.
And nerchio is Polt's strongest opponent so far. It's tough to argue that. I mean, Euthermal, Strange, yes, Strange actually had an incredible series and was very, very close to him winning, as close as it possibly can be in StarCraft 2.
我是觉得 Polt 他在中期的时候，
you know, nerchio is his big test to see whether or not he's going to be the finalist here. And nerchio showing how incredible his CVT is. He doesn't care if Polt's a champion, he's here to win.
Yeah, I thought actually it was kind of weird that in the interview he mentioned that he might try to surprise Polt a little bit because he's really playing the same style that we saw him play in the past, at which he was very, very good. So maybe he's made some adjustments here and there, but I don't think that overall he particularly surprised Polt. And also, like, even the way the game opens, like Polt did quite a bit of damage, and it seemed like he was going to be in an okay position, had the third command center after this mass Hellion rush, but it didn't really show too much in the later stages. So again, like we see already.
这波大牛好了之后冲起来一冲即溃，但是 Polt 已经是把自己最好的一面已经做出来了，就是不停的在消耗重做部队。基本上是把重做消耗个七七八八，要不是经济太差的话，这波打的还可以接受。
He didn't go forward. He didn't leapfrog. He was afraid of Tungle, man.
He took hardly any damage there in that attack, and obviously at that point things snowballed in favor of the Polish Zerg.
We're not sure what Polt's analysis and reaction would be here to this game. What does he think he needs to improve? But we'll see, I guess, in map
如果 Marine 可以有这个效果，每个生产出来机枪兵都是这个效果。
This is Euronics nerchio.
好的，那第2场比赛。
Great performance here so far in this tournament.
现在nerchio是1比0领先，在右下角的红色重组是nerchio，在左下角的是 Polt。Polt 现在还是 CMS 是吧？
He's a Winter Soldier and also Captain America at the same time. There you go. Better manner here on the both players.
Definitely also like Runes of Andean, one of the coolest maps in terms of build orders openness. You know, we saw some really cool double medivac mass marines drop earlier that he caught a bit of damage.
In Chan.
So let's see here if maybe Polt wants to go for something like that. Polt, he's always
反正 Polt 肯定不缺赞助，像 Polt 这种的话，4人赞助他都没有什么问题。
Was playing, he was one of the guys that kind of set standards. As far as, you know, how to play a regular game, you know, with a Viking, sometimes a tank to make sure you're extra safe. And here it's no different. It mixes it up definitely a lot more, though. You know, there isn't that one single Polt Viking that you.
我上次见到那个法国人看星际，
房
子飞过去看到第2个气矿了，底下的观众都欢呼。 就很正常的死神双开，然后起了第二个气矿。
他们就很嗨，
你说是不是嗨得过头了？很热情。
Or maybe Prion Terraces or Central Protocol, like one of the maps that basically we're not going to see there because the map will change. So we'll see if he throws that in. But on this map, I expect more of the standard play.
Well, Prion's still in the pool, but we would have been vetoed anyway. No Terran really wants to play Zerg on that. So yeah, I can see that nerchio is getting another mid.
没有任何的压力在这
hatch first,
做任何事情都
是。
Did we see the maps already?
We did, yeah.
但你生活在中国下次呢？一般来说，生活有压力很大的，能让你嗨起来的事情就不多了。
Here's that second gas, by the way, here from Polt. So
因为应该叫，
因为你会考虑这个事情值不值。
因为你有其他很多的压力，
对，
所以导致
嗨不起来。
其实，比方说，给你10块钱、20块钱，你就很嗨，对吧？非常嗨。像在中国，你搞一个免费领湿巾纸，哇，那简直是沸腾啊！全场沸腾，要爆炸了好吗？湿巾纸可能成本价3-4块钱，一中包啊，不算特别大的一包，大概就6-7块钱、3-4块钱的一个成本价，然后免费领，哇，这简直要疯啊！
So I looked in the production tab and he started 2 tanks. As the rest of his army was dying, he's like, hey, maybe I should have done that before. He's like, I guess a lot around the army and roaches. So even though I'm getting a bunch of liberators, I'm maybe
大河折页如果改到50，那后期全是大河了。
some tanks.
Yep, the double siege, air and ground.
那好猛啊！
We saw it was on this map, right? That
不太会，
Massa.
因为人族其实节奏很快。
Double tank drop
人族
earlier.
其实不用大河的最终的思路是，就是因为人族需要超快的一个节奏，它不适合憋。
但是如果大河变成那样，我相信他会找出一个憋的方式的。
不是大河其实闪烁这个东西，我想想。
我觉得很强啊，
是很强，但是还是要把大河进去，因为闪烁你再怎么样打头线，还是要去，终究还是要去打正面。
话是这么说，
就其实每个族也有克，反馈、飞蛇钻，还是能克的。
They have indeed.
The rocks were taken down, and now he's safe to take his third year. His Polt.
啊，先把3矿的岩石给打开，这样方便自己出门。
nerchio is not aware of it. It's put right on the third there. He's not floating it over or anything like that. It is a long way to that third, by the way, so a lot more efficient to drop it down there.
It feels like what Polt is doing right now is really good overall.
空投坦克的话，如果你这个3矿没有2个女王在那边防守，就有点难以处理掉。啊，来了。
空投有没有打法？
So he's taking a big risk, but nerchio's not going for any aggression.
Yeah, nerchio just holding with the lings here. He did make a roach warren back at home. Hasn't pumped too many roaches out just yet.
That's a lot of lings, by the way, that nerchio made very early in the game. I guess he knew there was probably going to be something like this.
死神能对空，那虫族的房子永远不要飘出去。
Evo chamber for now. Polt getting up the stim and double engineering base. His upgrade's going to be looking pretty good in the early game here.
Yeah. Which actually, in last game, is one of the things he didn't do the best job with. His upgrades were later than nerchio's.
Well, he's definitely going to have an upgrade advantage here. Still halfway done there. Lair just about to finish the nerchio. His next plan is, oh, he does have double Evo, so he made them certainly.
Maybe Spire right away, because you can still get a few mutas to make.
前期的房子呢，一般也不会飘出去给你打。
And then still go for roaches, then into the normal hive and stuff. So we'll see if he goes for that. Just maybe a couple roaches for now. Like I mean, nerchio is good enough to make sure that his links are always
啊，岩石到底是打开了。
back and properly shut it down. Look, even the queen going to town on it now.
Yep, she's getting a little bit deep here.
运输机血量限制的可以啊。
Touch up this medevac before she goes down. Does bat Polt away, and that's a very low medevac now, so he's going to be very careful with this tankervac harassment that he's been doing.
不可以，
这个运输机血量
非常高，
不满足，
还太高了，应该打掉，没打掉不行，
没爆，
没爆不行。
对，速吸分级空投，这个是连环拳。
但是这11个蟑螂出来的话，
还是要看位置在哪。
不，这张图不太好，那个有那种快速蛙跳。
There it is.
And the Polt Viking has already got 1 kill.
来一下坦克协助一下。
要火葬
有这个坦克，没有火蟑螂啊！
没有火蟑螂，
这抽一针兴奋剂上来，这样打全家了呀！
得忍一下，真的忍一下。现在毕竟没被提到矿区，
nerchio真能忍啊！
现在这个坦克往上架，坦克如果不往上架，其实可以忍的。第一人轰走，下面的蟑螂也是过来包抄。
再换个位置，
这波战水已经赚够了，
我怎么觉得这波还是
人族农民补的这么嗨，61个农民，
但是他也没打到什么东西啊。
不需要打到的东西。你看，这都是钱。
现在主要是看Polt中期那一局出去以后，能不能在吹牛之前
把nerchio给顶死。
不要顶死，起码要顶出优势。这样你在打牛的时候就好打多了，而不是说出牛之前，就Polt经常会打，就他打DreamHack啊，就是那个时候在出牛之前就把自己打成劣势。然后后面再利用DreamHack的马去翻。那但是nerchio你可以看出上一盘他根本不着急，他不忙，
有优势了不忙。
He's done a great job of abusing the map so far as Polt, using those destructible rocks and collapsible rocks to be able to abuse the siege tank play. Once again dropping in the main, the changelings putting those medevacs. nerchio again in place.
肯定无敌了。然后
再放个自动释放。
你为什么不让这个技能丢给 SCV 呢？
就看正面爆了200口机枪在
这，就地雷推进，第8炸弹推进，对吧？
第8炸弹推进，
来什么死什么。那我觉得得有误伤，然后这个只能丢在自己脚底下才行，
只能丢在自己脚底下，这枪兵也是傻。
但是你后撤的时候可以用啊，是不是很溜？这以后就是空投8个机枪下来，脚底下留一颗雷又收起来了。
真实战争啊，一个机枪带2个走，
很正常。
带2个走也2个走。
你真实的机枪的话，真实的这个战斗的话，那么一个方盒子里面哪里来给你生产机枪出来？
里面
一个男的一个女的。
好，看这一波，
这是很凶的一波，而且架的位置也很好，
就抓这波出牛的timing。
哎，包上来定的漂亮，
哎，但是后面
火也丢的漂亮，这一波包的完美啊，完美，这波打太完美了，但是感染虫送掉了，没关系，这波打完了之后有权利去转大牛。
这波还好了，像昨天的话，其实Polt经常这一波打完以后人口差然后这手才好，现在就看nerchio忙不忙。我靠，你看nerchio很聪明，火葬那边分组，然后杀你，
真是聪明。他也不是想干掉你，你看走了，聪明，杀你一块农民再说。家里没有防脱线，nerchio真的是很稳。你就会发现他这种打击就很有效。大牛已经出来了呀！眼瞅着大牛出来之前，你对他发动不了很有力的进攻。
这样他Polt这盘又很难。但这张图好的是还能猥琐，上张图是猥琐不了，这张图还能猥琐。哇，这房子完美啊！这真的是完美啊，房子啊，定住，连运输机都给你打了。这Polt这盘无语，这真的。实力上来说nerchio确实强。
大牛出来了，板甲好了，定住，上不了运输机。
And that is just
人口差60，正面有点挡不住了。
is doing against this champion.
这波必须去偷时
Polt
间
is。just trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat here, going in the main with his tanks. Any damage that he can do at all to try.
3头大牛，你拖不住啊！
But I don't know if it can happen, Todd. This
家里面不知道有没有解放。
两个解放也不够啊，瞬间就被点掉了。
砸掉！
In this game, he's going to be able to
天哪，直接往上。
砸穿了，那就好强啊 ！GG。
这可能是这张图还算是一张人数优势图 ，TVZ 还算是一张优势图。
This Polish kid is an absolute beast.
said he was very well prepared for this tournament, and he's definitely showing
Wasn't
lying at all.
Knew exactly how to defend his attacks here from Polt. And it's not even like, you know, Polt is really doing a big mistake here or messing up. I think he's just like doing the plan that he thought was the best. But as he attacks, there's just too much from nerchio, and the disengagement that he takes, they're so good. He comes in with a full surround every single time, sets up his units on another side. You said it yourself, you know, hitting from the north and the south, and like in this case, it really looked like Polt just wasn't ready to take that fight.
And
一般来说，心态
deflected every
其实 Polt 在选手里面，所有选手，哪怕
everywhere.
韩国的
He knew exactly what he needed
心态
to
都
do,
很好
and it just
他的
seems
心态
like
应该
this
算是
style, which is very standard for Zerx to do against Terran. Polt is struggling very, very hard against this.
Spores were set up in the main very nicely for the defense here from nerchio. Wow, if you're Polt here, it's going to be very obviously like if anybody could stay calm and still play their A game, it would be him. But I don't even know if his A game is enough for nerchio today.
我觉得照这样
Might
看
need his S game.
加拿大笨哥
S
要夺
plus.
冠。
He needs to get up there. He needs to go Super Saiyan because the champ is in trouble at this point. See another attack.
你觉得nerchio打不过加拿大笨哥？
我感觉加拿大笨哥的这个 TVZ 比 Polt 要强好多。不管是节奏啊，各方面。
He's not just dodging by. I don't think there was that many fungals here landing. He's just kind of standing there steaming. Yeah, so like if he was able to better dodge by.
这波挡住以后，其实 Polt 就已经大裂了，因为这个其实是人均最强势的一波，而且是抓 timing 的一波。
Yeah, I thought that he actually morphed Ravages late there, but I mean, we were surprised by how many he can make.
Apparently not, man.
Apparently not. And I mean, Polt, he is of Korean descent. He has that ability in his blood to just not be shaken when down in a series and come back.
好，看一下双方的第3场比赛。
Though in the north spawn of Invader on
看出现点位，上方红色的虫族是 nerchio， 波兰虫族。 在下方的是美国队长 Polt， 蓝色的人组。
This is Polt.
Because it's vertical positions here. Definitely more encouraging for aggression, it feels like, in my opinion, as opposed to horizontal.
上下点位对于人族来说有很犀利的进攻方式。之前 Uzamo 就用过，就是速兴奋剂，马上转这个坦克机枪压在3框的外面，不让你开3框。
对，这样点位对于Polt来说不错，Polt是选择裸双了。
Normal for Terrans, you're absolutely right.
Out of nerchio too here, like he's up 2-0, he's got some incredible momentum. Does he still play standard, or does he try maybe for like a crazier build, some all-in or something, thinking that, you know, he's got this one map to try it, and then if it doesn't work, he's still got too much points later on?
I just got that feeling that, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. nerchio is just going to keep doing what he's been doing against Polt.
其实我真觉得现在人族
Why not
是
make
一
this
个
a 3-0?
二海的开局。
I think either choice is okay, really.
就是 TVZ 啊
From Polt here, there's no room left for
，TVP
mistakes.
还
Double gas
TVZ
here.
的话，我觉得裸双真的是非常
So
非
this
常。
normally means that he wants to be very aggressive, try and pull something pretty quickly, maybe a high-tech unit, perhaps cloak banshee or something.
前期有个死神还是主动很多的。
Or maybe really quick tank evac, like really quick. Spawning pool just finishing now. That was hatch gas pull by nerchio, by the way. Exact same opening as last game, but we really don't know what he's up to until we hit that tier 2 tech.
地堡，
Yeah, no scout at
其实
all
裸双
so far.
经济也没有说好太多。
我觉得如果我要是选择这样的话，开始我直接接成
Pretty quick CC there from Polt.
然后我接3基地还不走，我要
actually has a
我直接
reasonably
不
large
3
rush distance.
就偷一定要偷到极致。
对，不然的话我感觉
And no doubt
就没有必要这样的。
very fast starport as well to see
因
what
为
he does with this
其实你是
1-1-1
放弃了
opening
主
here.
动权，然
It's
后
funny how on like
选择一个开局，
on
然后
4
还
players
选择
map
求
it
稳
was
的
always
话，
quite common to go for
实际上
a CC first because it's a lot less likely obviously that, you know, a Zerg player would do some kind of rush or cheese. It's harder to find a Terran player, and if you get it wrong, you're just gonna auto lose. So going for CC first was always kind of the norm, but it's the first time, as far as I know, that we've got a map where you can't spawn cross. So you be close, be it horizontal or vertical. So that makes for a very interesting dynamic. You got these debris to take into consideration as well down the line, because early game they won't come into play. They take too long to kill.
Yeah, and the Zerg can't really expand on the left there, so he's in an awkward situation when you have to expand to behind the.
双 PS， 哎呦，太阳流，双倍隐形女妖。
他昨天
That's exactly what Mazda did.
好像也这么打过，
是玛莎打的吧？
没有，他也这么打过，
他也这么打过。
Most definitely is aware of that build. Or that this build exists.
He would have watched the games, I'm pretty sure.
之前是玛莎打的 TVZ， 然后用了双倍隐形女妖。我记得是玛莎吧？啊，是玛莎。
You can't really scout it. Like, yes, a couple overlords towards the base of Polt, but there's gonna be Marines at the edge of his base, ready to defend. So maybe I think if you're nerchio, actually, you send a slow overlord in if you want to make sure you're safe. If you see Marines really wanting to be there and defend, yeah, that's a big tell. Look, list off the. What else could he be getting then? He lifted
he's not
up.
Getting Hellions, he's not getting mines, he's not.
Absolutely, yeah. He lifted up the factory. What else could he be getting than Starport and Starport units? So maybe this rings a bell here for nerchio, and he realizes that he needs to be getting spawns and places it safer.
这战术我觉得算是一波里面的有后续的、有这个起承转合的一种大招了。虽然是一个战术，但不是亡命的战术。
But does he identify how many are coming here? We saw that when there's 4 Banshees, they can just straight up engage Spore Crawlers. He needs to stack those Spore Crawlers in those bases and also rely on
防空营造下去。他其实这边已经看到一个科技部件了。
He's making a lot, yeah.
Or even queens. If you spam a lot of queens, if you have say like.
而且你重工厂也飘起来，也不是坦克。
But I think generally speaking, if you can get 2 spawns per base. It's probably going to be even better here, even though obviously you're going to have to sacrifice.
但是这种的话，一个防空是防不住的。
The thing though is that you don't really have to worry about the ground for a very long time, because obviously like double Banshee production is a huge investment.
Absolutely.
必须要多产女王，多数防空才行。基本上顶在外面这种连接点，基本上都要2个防空，然后要总共6到7个女王才防得住。
哎，确定的发现2机长了吧？
露面了，露面了。
2个女王
现在是露面了，那防空也是。
他前面只看单机场，他前面只看
还在慢慢补，而且2本已经好了。
像这种情况，我是特别建议直接就每个矿3根防。
他这样防其实已经很稳了。
但是现在一个情况都没到龙塔啊，这套打法很怕被点龙塔的，不然你还是短时间内解决不了。
这肯定不输飞龙了，他宁可火蟑螂加感染虫了。
双双小狗攻防，那还行还行。
他为什么不续女王？我已经慌得要死，我各种续女王。
是按说是这样。
他主要知道 Polt 这招，他不会。
对 Polt 昨天这招也用过了，
就4个女妖。
啊，昨天是6个，但是现在女妖没打到东西，应该要提。
哎，笨哥，你说什么？
就女妖一开始前2个没打到东西，你看他这4个女妖都是抱团的，昨天他是在平阳台地上面是2分的，
这打崩了，
打崩了，13个农民了。
你看是不是每片矿3个就没事了？每片矿3个防空。哎，不过也无所谓，他2机长女妖本来科技又慢，他这个选择这么偷经济，补一补没关系。
不过损失了13个农民之后，这又补齐，没什么大的问题。
哎，你就当成你
还是很亏，
不，你就当成你放了一波狗过去，然后被地雷一炮炸死了，
心态真好，
就很亏啊，
心态真好，
这就很亏了呀。
那总比你想着自己死农民要强啊。
And Polt taking his extra gases as well, dropping those turrets just in case, but we don't really see mutas as much in this matchup. We got
点位也很近，重组不太好，出大牛。
Going out to engage them, getting 1 Banshee there. Overseer coming out and the Banshees
1换1
give up the ground.
还是得去大牛，他还是会奔大牛去。
对，直接3本了。
There it is.
肯定要出大牛。
但这盘 Polt 是有优势的。
Polt 这波推进有可能在板甲好之前能推到东西。
很可能一波打死。就看，不过还得看 Polt。
而且这张地图是不需要去打你的矿的，我只要把关键点给架住就好了。
能限制住4矿就好。
Yeah, he's down in workers and once again like a clock. Getting that 4th hatchery, and it's going to be a gold 4th hatchery as well.
空投。这个之前每一次的空投 nerchio 都放得很漂亮。要是送2船兵就没什么优势了。
啊，送2船兵那是肯定没什么优势，所以有感染的还是要小心一点。
来说4矿都踩得这么爽。人族这把雷达确定了一下虫族部队正面部队位置，2船往背后看这个房子，这个房子有没有机会看到？看不到。看不到的话，确实有点难受的，因为投下来就是矿区，防空也没有挪过位置。哎呀，这主矿好伤啊！这主矿好伤啊！而且这个位
爆发出了战斗力，
而且这个位置是可以那个蛙跳到下方3矿的。
我这里有兵。
但其实上重出正面一波已经挺难打。
对，作战人口很低，而且部队质量上面人数也挺高的。现在 nerchio 唯一可以赖以生存就是攻防很快，
靠2攻2防吧。
对，
炮友肯定要推了，给波了，170是人口，
这波推进太凶了，
因为侧面有运输机牵扯，他这个时候注意力不能放在正面靠感染和火蟑螂去消耗。
是的。
哦，牛已经在造了，对牛造的确实。
只要拖，这军塔还能稍微拖一会儿，能把大牛拖出来就好打。
大牛拖出来还要拖到板甲，就现在还有71秒，70秒。拖，
大家定火，丢掉1辆坦克，哎，拖的确实不错。这个时候还是要忍，
好能忍啊！
差不多还有50秒的时间。
好，侧面先动，
有防空，
运输机掉的话，这波机枪也足以把虫族捅伤啊。
所以还是要分兵去防，
但是虫族一旦分兵的话，人族正面可能再往前蹭一波，哎，靠大牛出来了，那就好。
没板甲，大牛防空投还是不错的，毕竟攻防领先，
可以的。
哎，炮友这边推的太慢了，
炮的肯定也是慌啊，因为这个地形还是比较开阔，他怎么知道会不会被包夹呀？
哎呀，大牛先
不能够，
奶回来了，拉回来了，
板甲还有20秒左右。
哎，火蟑螂，
忍，一定要忍住啊！
还要忍，马上就好了。哇，这最危险的时期即将度过。
炮这边推的太慢了，给了冲突真的很多机会。
好，看一下，来了，完美的timing，而且机枪扎过2针，
迅速的冲掉了。
哇，正面人族部队全倒，
真是打不过。
这就是输实力了，这个没办法，
真是打。
我觉得炮友真的推的太慢了，
不是他肯定是感觉就是虚，
对，
那这就是实力有差距，这个就没话说了。
是实力上我觉得有差距，但这盘优势有点大的呀。
大牛打不动啊！
是啊，拿什么打大牛啊？7防的，
光头都没几个啊！
另外一边还有大牛过来接后援了，
就他就多肉，就很嗨。
哎，这没事还可以打大牛。
啊，上面空投部队在拖时间，
经济已经打崩了，
但是虫族关键是这一波大牛后撤，
还有机会。
你确定要虫族现在后续可能
41个农民，而且还有这个司机，
但是虫族现在后续就
他没有了，没有这个他火蟑螂死完了，然后现在没有腐化，他现在需要再出火蟑螂来对付。
对啊，蟑螂在补啊，感染虫也有啊，牛的数量又变多了呀。
这已经比前面几场好多了
啊！那你要这么说的话，我既无力反驳。
确实，
你的心态不是这样的吗？你昨天的比赛当中说的都是这已经死了，没有任何的悬念。啊，是不是
要给 Polt 一点面子？
今天 CG 战队也是这么挂的？
没有啊，什么 CG 战队这样啊？
好，这个基地压掉
，CG 战队就没一个活到后期的。
CG 战队今天派的选手都什么引刀刷2把引刀走过去就死了。
现在炮的需要憋一波高质量的200部队，因为现在对于人族来讲，人族需要用1波兵换1波半以上的兵。
I remember actually watching Major play mech and playing with mass stores against mass ultras,
哎呀，重复三国三王按下来，这是超贵的科技啊！
有钱，火蟑螂越来越多了，大牛也很多。这波正面部队相当的凶残，
这就是 nerchio 比伊丽泽尔强的地方。他后面火蟑螂是不会断的，伊丽泽尔后面就没火蟑螂。
对，这解放者出来莫名其妙就死亡。
这火蟑螂对解放者限制实在是太大了。
而且 nerchio 的防这个多线的能力啊，真是强。
哎，我其实挺建议这局面重组补个龙塔保个底的呀。
是应该补龙塔，他这没补。
他等到你解放多了，他会出腐化的。
他现在靠，其实他现在就靠火蟑螂。
哎，这波战损换的还可以。
nerchio这个火蟑螂用的真好。
是啊，这大牛吸引火力，然后大牛又死不了，然后火蟑螂把解放射掉跑了。
回去奶2口。
对啊，
就等于说女王的奶把你的部队给奶没了。
是啊。
它是一键施法。
智能施法吧。
智能施法。
哎，有没有丢运输机？
没有，刚用掉了，用掉。没关系，现在就慢慢这样耗的已经耗不过。最重要的是 nerchio 不会莽他，
对，
不给他
根本开不出矿，
不给他翻盘的机会。
nerchio 可是智力型选手好吗？
你不像这个时候，如果说给这个
伊拉泽尔，
他就去莽了，然后特意被一空投翻了。伊丽泽尔真的应该好好看一下这几盘，
这教学片，
真的是教学片。
对，所以就是波兰老二，对吧？为什么你会成为波兰老二？你得学习波兰老大。
波兰老大真是厉害。
好，顶阵型上面重组冲的也是相当不错呀。
解放者被点掉了，
这个阵型真的是相当好。解放被砸，其实解放也一共没开出几炮，哇，这已经打不过来了。
解放全掉，还有2解放，人口差太多了，
没钱啦，还分2条狗，好坏啊！
再变点火蟑螂。
好，2号沦陷，后头不想退啊，但是没有办法。
这样的话已经可以恭喜nerchio了。
是啊，
恭喜nerchio晋级到决赛。
nerchio这进步确实非常的明显。以前只是一个打智力的选手，现在智力和体力和毅力全部的突飞猛进。
决赛nerchio对 masa，
然后 masa 获得冠军，这是狼爷的剧本。
这是我的剧本。最后靠大笨哥振兴海外星际。就飞韩拿个冠军还得靠韩裔。
GG， 恭喜nerchio
3-0完爆 Polt， 结结实实的完爆。
这个确实是实力上碾压，没有什么好说。优势都没打赢的话，确实在实力上有差距。
对，这3局都感觉到 Polt 确实机会都有，但是 nerchio 又很完美的化解了。
对，就他真的是化解的比较好，处理的非常的 nice。
人族的推进推了一个大牛的板甲时间。
And he did get crushed indeed. That was actually a very one-sided